Okay, one thing I noticed I forgot to do there is just change the agent name to woman there. Okay, and let's bring in the rest of the clips. So grab an agent clip. Whoops, connect that up. And then we don't want character rig, we want the FBX. So we're going to jump into our folder with all our animations. And then I'm going to grab, so we've already got run 1, so run 2. Need to give it a name, run _02. Again, same as before, we convert it to in-place animation. Okay, and we need a locomotion node for that. Again, the hips. Okay, and then you'll see it's in place, and then we can preview it just to check. Run 2, apply clip locomotion. It's disappeared for some reason. Where is it? Ah, there. And again, make sure convert units is not on. We'll do that later. So there we go. So that's working fine. And we'll grab the other FBX, the run 3 as well. So run 03. Turn off convert units, convert to in-place animation, and run _03. Great, and just check that one as well. Run 03. That looks fine. 02, a bit different, and 01, different again. Perfect. Okay, and then I can just alt-click and drag to copy this over and change these to, and then just change man. There, and then we've got everything all set up perfect for the clips. Great. One thing to mention as well, so this orient, this is what we use. So, you know, at the moment we've got this kind of orient, this direction, so he's running in this direction. So if within the clip the agent turns, right, so if you've got, sometimes you have clips where the agent will run forward and maybe turn and come back, or turn to the right, turn to the left, whatever. You need a way to tell Houdini that that orient has changed during the clip, okay? And to do that, what we do is use another bone, not the hips, so that it can be calculated. You know, I think it generates a vector based on the difference between these two bones to calculate the orient. Okay, so we don't need to do it, but if you do, I would just use like the leg or something. Left leg would be fine. Okay, and then that should work fine for you. I'm just gonna, well, we'll leave it in there just for reference. Let's see, maybe one up leg, yeah, the one. So this would be the bone that connects to the hips. Okay, I'll put the same here and here as well for the other clip. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at layers now. Agent layers. So at the moment here we've still got all of the geometry kind of overlapping, yeah? So we need to set up a system to, you know, isolate some of those bits of geometry. So if we come in here, we're going to add another layer binding. Okay, and so this layer, we'll call it, I'm just going to call it 1, right? Because it doesn't have to be too informative, but I want them to be the same for the man and the woman, right? So number 1, the transform name. So where do we connect the animation to? I'm just going to use the hips, as that's the root of the rig, and then the shape. So we need to, all these collision things are created automatically. That's for using ragdoll. And come to these, we need to choose the different bits of geometry which are here. So first we need the base, which is the skin of the man. Okay, this will be the same for all of them. Maybe I can copy and paste these, right? So I'm going to have 6 in total, because they're all going to be the same with this. They're all going to have a body, right? But the other parts will be different. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. There we go. And then, yeah, I can do copy it, drag it over for the woman here. Actually, no, yeah, because they're all going to be, well, I'll do that after. So, yeah, and for each one, we need to attach different bits of the geometry, right? So let's see, we'll go again to the bottom, grab hair A, add something else. See, so we got hair A there. Another one, let's again the hips. Got hair A. What else do we want? Can have, so we either hair or a hat. Okay, so we're not gonna have both. Put pants A. Add another one. I think I've got the hips. Yeah, copied there. Pants. We need a shirt or top, whatever they're called. Shirts. We'll put shirts A there. We need shoes now. Finally, I'll add one more. Transform name is always the same, the hips. We'll find shoes A. Okay. And saying that, yeah, I've already got this kind of set up, so I'm just going to delete these and do it like that. So for this one, maybe I can just change it to hair B, shoes B, and you can see it changing as I go. You can see the different ones there. Okay, so, and these will hold, they'll have all the same animations applied to them. Shirt B, pants B, and that's it. Let's do another one for the C's. So hair C, shoes C, shirt, I think I have 3. Yeah, C. Just double check that we have 3 of everything. Oh, not there. Let's see. It's got hair ABC, hat ABC, pants ABC, shirt ABC, D. So I've got 4 shirts actually, and 3 pairs of shoes. Right. Cool. So, oops, not C. Alt and drag. Got C. We got 3 completely different versions now. We can mix them up again if we want. We could, so let's see, let's get rid of the hair and do some with the hats. So we can do hat A there with this shirt. Oops, make sure that's connected up in a line like that. With the different shirts, maybe. Where are they? Shirt C, we got one more shirt, shirt D with the vest. Very nice. Let's do 2 more. We're just kind of a mix and match of everything we've got so far. Hat B, and let's, I don't know, change the trousers, pants A, and shirt, we'll leave that shirt D. And maybe change the shoes. Where are the shoes? I don't know, put that to A. Okay, and one more. As much variation as possible. And one more with the other hats. So I think, yeah, we had 3 hats. And then I will change the shoe to B. The shirt to B. Let's see. No, we'll have shoe A, shirt B, because we had all B's before. And pants C. Okay, that's fine. Great, and then make sure that they all have different layer names because they're all 1 at the moment. So 1, 2. If you want, obviously you can give them more descriptive, you know, these are just random assortments of clothes basically. So if you've got something, you know, you can give it something more descriptive like hat, no hat, you know, different uniforms if you've got, I don't know, soldier, doctor, whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6 there. Okay, and we're going to do a similar thing with the woman, with, you know, all mixed up with the same layer names so that we can randomize between them all. Okay, so grab another agent layer. You don't have to do this exactly like me, but you know, you can take more time to design them how you want, you know. I'm just going to do it like this. So again, I'm going to give it the same layer name, number 1, with the hips, Examo rig hips. I'll copy that so I can just paste it because I'm using it over and over. And we'll do the same again. So the body we always want. Whoops. Where are we? Body base, there we go. And let's go ahead, paste that, and then we'll grab all the A's first of all, you know. Hair A, and what else do we have? Pants A, same transform name every time. Pant A, shirt A, just got a dress on with shorts, and then just some shoes. Oops, drop in the hips, and shoe A, where are they? Shoes A, there we go. And that's number 1. Number 2, I'll do all the B's. Oops. You can also use these layers to add in geometry which weren't part of the original FBX, right? So you can add in, I can model my own hat and drop that on, or common thing is to, if you've got like a war or fight scene, to add weapons onto the hands and things like that. We're not going to do that now, possibly in another lesson, but you know, this is how you would do it also. Right, so what was I saying? So all the B's here, so I can just go V, B, so that change the shoes, yeah, and different shirt, got a vest on there, different hair, different pants, yeah, and the body stays the same. Cool, connect that up. And then all the C's, again, let me check how many of everything I've got. So we've got 2 types of hair, 2 types of pants, 3 shirts, 3 shoes. So I've got less things here, but I still want 6 different possibilities. We've got textures for these models as well, and for each texture, I think we've got generally 3, some of them only 2. So we can randomize, not only do we randomize the actual clothes that they're wearing and their hair, but we randomize the textures on them as well. So, you know, try to get as much variation as possible. So shoes, I had 3 pairs of shoes, I think, didn't I? Shirts, I think we only had 2. Oh no, we got another one there. Shirt C. Great, we got a jacket. Hair, there were only 2 types of hair if I remember correctly. Hair A and B. Pants C. Okay, it's got some trousers on there. Let me just double check. Oh no, that's just her bare legs then. So let's put that back to B. So as we can have the dress, you know, without trousers as well. Cool. So we got 3 there. Oops. So let's try mixing them up a bit. I think I've used all of the geometry now. So let's just do like a random pattern. A, B, oops, A, B, hair, A, pants, B, body is the same. Let's do shirt A, which I think was the dress. I could do that without trousers. Yeah, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. I'll just kind of do the reverse of what I did here. A, B, A, B. Do like, I'll do B, A, yeah. Hair, B, add one more for the trousers. Let me see, pants, B. She's wearing shorts, but then you can't see them anyway. Give her a different shirt. Cool, so let's go through them to make sure they're not, none of them are, some of them, you know, they're going to be repeating a bit. But I just don't want them to be identical. There we go. I think they're all different. A little bit, but as I said, later we'll be mixing up the textures as well. Okay, so they are pretty much ready to go. Make sure the numbers are correct. So we got, yeah, 6. Not 6. Why is that 3? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. Perfect. Okay, next we'll take a look at the crowd source.